Alright, we are going to head into Vermont, I think. Okay, we're finally moving. Oh, you bastard! Look at this guy. He had to ruin my fun. I mean, it's not about going fast, but I hate having a car in front of me just lingering around. And what pisses me off is that he saw me coming and he pulled in front of me anyway. Yeah, finally. But these corners, I just don't know how sharp they are. Most of these corners are not sharp. But sometimes it comes to a corner like this and it's like, oh, but it's really not. It's really kind of a deceiving thing, because you would think, oh, it's 25 miles an hour, but I think New Hampshire downplays the speed limit. You know, one of the things I haven't seen in New Hampshire, Vermont, Maine, is people who weave in and out of lanes. In my area, you see a lot of people going over the double yellow just a little bit into your lane, often everywhere. But here you don't. Jigger Johnson Campground, White Mountain National Forest. So a lot of it is figuring out other roads and comparing them. Because I've ridden quite a few places. These roads aren't like technical to ride. The Dragon is pretty technical, but that's because people treat it like a racetrack. If you ride this thing as the way I'm at, it doesn't require any like sort of like crazy input. Hairpin curve, look at that. Oh yeah, it is hairpin. Hairpinny. What is this? Sawyer Highway. So we're going east on Sawyer Highway. 400 feet, now we're going down. Oh my god. The roads around here are just insanely bad. Hey there, buds. How's it going? It's nice, fresh pavement. I mean, these type of views you only see on the West Coast. So I wasn't ready for this. I didn't think New Hampshire and Vermont and Maine had this sort of range. He wants to pee. And we're in Vermont. This was a cool little stop, this little shop, Newberry Village Store. You guys got to come here. Newberry. There's the post office. That's the town office, the clerk. And that's, what does that say? Something Bailey. I'm liking that people in Vermont drive faster than people in New Hampshire. Yeah, this is Groton Road in Vermont. Roads in Vermont are in better shape than New Hampshire. It started to get bumpier. Man, they have so many speed limits for 30 miles an hour. And it doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean, I guess you can like slow down to 30, but old cars. Man, Vermont is so woodsy. This road we're riding right now is called the Grand Army of the Republic. Now that's a cool name for a road. Probably the best name for a road I've ever run into. stuff on the sides, you know, maybe some history. If you're going to be Grand Army of the Republic, by the way, that scared me. I actually went a little bit too wide on that. That tightened up quite a bit. That Grand Army of the Republic, man, you can cause some crashes. Yeah, be careful, guys. Don't be like me. Well, what is this? Museum of Everyday Life. What? My idea of riding is just going riding. I don't have a goal. I'm like, yeah, I want to go west. But if I don't go west, I'm not disappointed. Or if I want to go north. Maybe it's just a general area I want to ride. But if I'm off the bike and I'm like in a restaurant eating, that's a waste of time for me. This is Maple Hill Road in Vermont. You can't really see over it, but beautiful valleys. A cop the opposite way just scared the living crap out of me. He had his lights on and everything. And then my exit comes up and I was like kind of panicking. I signaled, but it was a little bit too quick of a turn. So I'm going to go up to this road, and I believe it's a pretty decent one, 105. Man, I thought that cop was out to get me. Jesus. You know it's a good road when you start to see motorcycles coming down on it. Plug GPSs because they tell you the corners before they come up. Like here, starts to get tight. And you can look at the picture and just determine that it's tighter. By the way, unmarked. Vermont has not marked this as a whatever speed limit, which is interesting that they're not marking roads. They're not giving riders a hint. And the road is much better shape. Oh, that's a cop. That SUV, I believe, is a cop. This is a trap. I think that SUV is a policeman. No way, we're close to the Canadian border. The Canadian border is right over here. No wonder there's like these big SUVs that are cops. I think they're patrolling this area. Yeah, look, if you were to take a ride through the woods here, maybe, I don't know, 1.4 miles, you would be in Canada. Welcome to Richford, Vermont. We're only maybe 2 miles from the Canadian border. So I'm gonna head there. Here is the border of Canada. Oh, see, it's very easy to get in. Canada in Portuguese, if you break it into two sections, cá nada means here nothing.
We're taking a break. Just taking a break. Is that okay?
Yeah, we're not crossing or anything.
Secondary area, we kind of push people down the road. Yeah. Typically, we'd push people past the property if we could, just because this is our secondary area. This is where we park vehicles out that are coming in. Wow.
They just basically made us move the bikes over to this section. It was cool. Took a little break here at the Canadian border, and we parked almost immediately. Border Patrol came over. I was like, oh, now you gotta move the bikes over just a little bit more. So there we go. Just parked on the grass. We just passed two cops, and we just passed on the other lane a slow-moving vehicle. There was two cops coming the opposite way. Hopefully they're not going to bust a U-turn. They were looking at us. Now he slowed down. He's got scared. He got scared of the man. Yeah, Willoughby Lake. Wow, what a... That guy was right. That Coast Guard was right. It looks like something out of Norway. And I bet in winter it looks very Norwegian. Willoughby Lake Road. There we go. Oh yeah, look at this. They have a little beach. It's not a nude beach. Wow, that looks awesome. Man, that guy was right. This looks fantastic. This Willoughby Lake. Well, she's got a trap stamp. You know what that means. That's pretty darn cool. That guy was right. Look at those ducks. Even the ducks are relaxing by the water. The Gap at Lake Willoughby. So we just had lunch there. Now we're gonna head around the lake. Lake Willoughby, and we're gonna go around the lake. This should be very nice houses. We talked to a really nice couple. They informed me about some of the things that happens here, like they acknowledge the bad roads. They have terrible roads for riding. Man, if they could only improve the roads, get slow drivers off, a lot of motorcycling would come here. So these are the houses around the lake. There's Lake Willoughby, very beautiful. It was a great idea coming here. I love having these features. It does look like a Norway type of lake. That's pretty amazing. Let me lower my windscreen so you guys can see. That is pretty nice. Wow. Lake Willoughby, guys, Vermont, come here. This is just amazing. She's a new rider, learning how to ride. I want to go really slow so not make her nervous. This is cool. Look at this little bridge. Ah, nice. These two are the Broken Jokers. This is the town of Littleton. I believe we're in New Hampshire. Man, these bumps that these people have. These roads, man, they destroyed my fork seals. Guys, go fill up. Go fill your hogs up. Fill your hogs up. We're in New Hampshire, just heading back home. Tomorrow is going to be a long day of riding back to DC, so it was fun.